The top nuclear envoy of South Korea, Gunn, special representative for Korean Peninsula Peace and Security Affairs, met his US counterpart Kim at Seoul's Foreign Ministry building on Thursday.
The top nuclear negotiators of South Korea and the U.S. sat down for talks in Seoul on Thursday, amid concerns that tensions could rise on the Korean Peninsula this month. South Korea's chief nuclear envoy Gunn and his U.S. counterpart Kim agreed to keep a close eye on the possibility that North Korea may engage in further provocations, concurring on a strong response with their country's combined defense readiness. The two officials strongly agreed to encourage the international community to thoroughly implement UN Security Council Resolution 2397, amid signs that the North is opening its borders. Although the 2017 resolution requires UN member states to repatriate all North Korean laborers earning income abroad by the end of 2019, repatriation efforts hit a snag after the North Korean shut its borders in response to COVID-19 pandemic. Meanwhile, South Korea's top nuclear envoy Gunn met with his Japanese counterpart Takehiro Funakoshi in Seoul on Thursday for talks over North Korea's growing nuclear threat. The two officials, along with U.S. Special Representative for North Korea Kim, will hold a trilateral meeting in Seoul on Friday to coordinate their response to North Korea's intensifying weapons development and threats of nuclear conflict. French President Emmanuel Macron met with Chinese Premier Qiang on Thursday, during which he raised geopolitical matters.
And speaking to Li, Macron alluded the opportunity to discuss Ukraine, but also other major conflicts and the difficult situations around the world. Macron also explains that the ability to share a common analysis and build a common path is essential. On the same occasion, Macron also emphasized the need for a continued dialogue between the two countries to tackle climate and biodiversity. On the same day, President Emmanuel Macron expressed hope to discuss major bilateral and international issues, including the war in Ukraine, during his meeting with Zhao Leji, chairman of the Standing Committee of China's National People's Congress. French officials said earlier that Macron planned to urge Chinese President Xi Jinping to use Beijing's influence on Russia to promote peace, but did not expect a big shift in the Chinese position. Zhao hailed the bilateral relations between China and France, which has maintained a good momentum of development. He said that the two countries have set an example for countries with different values to achieve win-win situation. Meanwhile, Chinese President Xi Jinping on Thursday said that China and France have the ability and responsibility to maintain world peace and stability. Without mentioning the war in Ukraine, Xi said changes and chaos have been intertwined with each other in the past 3 years. He called on the two countries to transcend differences and shackles when it comes to world peace, stability, and prosperity. French officials said earlier Macron planned to urge Xi to use Beijing's influence with Russian President Vladimir Putin to promote peace in Ukraine, but expected no major change in China's position.
践行真正的多边主义，维护世界和平、稳定、繁荣。